We're going to make the accessories for Santa's outfit, or Kris Kringle actually. We're going to make it the optional neckline, so it's going to look like a Pac-Man kind of shape here. So stitch that on a new piece of medium tearaway stabilizer, and then we're going to spray some temporary spray adhesive on it. Cut 2 pieces of fabric that will cover this placement line generously, and I'm using red minky here to match Kris Kringle's shirt, and I'm paying attention to the nap. The stretch should be side to side, and then I'm going to place it right side up and smooth into place. Then I'm going to tape. I'm going to head over to the machine and I'm going to stitch the support circle. Here is that support circle stitched out, and now we need our second piece of fabric, and we're going to place it right side down. Stretch is side to side, right side down, and tape in place. Now we're going to take it back over to the machine and we're going to stitch the final tack down for the collar. Here is the final tack down for the collar. So let's remove the tape, and then we will remove this from the hoop. Actually, let's just trim the fabric here so we know that it's out of the way of the straps, his suspenders. So I'm just going to trim the excess right here, and then we're going to keep going with this hooping. I'm going to go back to the machine and stitch the placement lines for the suspenders. Here are the placement lines for the suspenders, and I've just cut a piece of cotton fabric. You can use minky or fleece. You can even use felt, especially if you're making the size, I would say 8x8 hoop and lower. I would use felt to do your straps. So something like this, a good quality wool felt, that's what I would use if I was making a smaller hoop size. And you would only need 1 piece of fabric to cover both the dye lines or the placement lines. And then what you would do, I'm going to be putting down 2 pieces of fabric. If you are making smaller than the if you're making 8x8 hoop and smaller, use 1 piece of felt, cut 1 piece and cover over the placement lines, and then you will stitch a top stitching. And then you'll just remove it from the hoop and trim it around, and that will be your straps. But since I'm making a larger size, I'm going to go ahead and use this cotton Essex linen. I believe the color is nutmeg, and I'm just going to cover the placement lines and tape in place. Now I'm going to take it to the machine and stitch the tack down line. Here's the completed hooping. So let's remove all this tape, and then we will trim everything and turn it right side out. You can just peel this right off the stabilizer. So there's the straps. And then we're just going to remove the neckline. All right, now we're going to trim around everything. This piece will be really easy. You could even, on the smaller sizes, probably the 8x8 hoop and smaller, this will be stitched closed all the way. And you're actually just gonna cut a little slit here in the back and turn it right side out through that slit. The same way we did for Santa Claus's mustache. But on the larger hoop sizes, I'm going to leave an opening. I'm going to get my ironing pad out here and just iron these really quickly since they're made out of cotton. If you're doing felt, I would not iron these. I don't think it is necessary. Totally optional. Alright, the last thing I'm going to do is just really get rid of those little end pieces. Now we're going to put these to the side until we need them, along with our little neck piece here. So put those to the side and let's move on to the next hooping.